It's P Progress 28, Phil Green, and I sort of felt compelled to give another video update. Day 2 of my lock journey, and also to kind of, give shout outs and give clarification to social experiment number 394. First, thank everybody for, subscribing and commenting, and I think I even got a, personal message, a question about, whether or not I've grown my hair before, or whether or not I, grow a beard. And again, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the comments and everything. And to the question that I got, I think the question was, and correct me if I'm wrong, comment on this video if it's wrong. But is whether or not I've ever grown my hair before, or whether or not I have grown a beard. And the answer is yes. 13 years ago, when I started my current job, I walked in the building on my first day of work with braids, down to, here. They went under my arm, you know what I mean? I can pull them under my arm and hold my head straight up. They were so long. And, but shortly after that, maybe a year after that, into the working environment and professional environment, and with the challenges that I was facing in social settings with the police, getting pulled over all the time and everything. Not only did I cut my hair and get a fade, I encourage other people to do it, because the stigma at the time was that, they discriminated against people who had longer hair, men, in particular, who had longer hair, braids or locks or something like that. So I wanted my life to be easier. I wanted other people's life to be easier. But now that I've gotten a little older, I think that that as people, we need to sort of change that. We need to change the social order of how people are perceived just by the way that they wear their hair. I've been in the professional environment that I've been working in for 13 years now in a few months, and I feel like that I've been sort of vetted in that environment. People know me for who I am, and I've been wearing fades all this time, and keeping my hair cut, and it now, if I lock my hair up, if the respect level of the people that I know and that I've invested time into, and that have respect for me now, before I get my locks, if their respect level for me changes, then what does that say about them as a person? What does that say about their caliber of a person? You know what I mean? Or if I'm harassed or treated differently in the workplace or in other social settings, then what does that say about the people that are doing that to me, because they've known me for all this time? I really believe that more people that are already vetted in their current situations, or in their professional environments, or that, if peace officers, or if you know people and, you wear fades and things like that, but you always wanted to grow your hair, do it, really, do it. Do what makes you feel good, because years ago when I had my hair, I loved it, and I cut it off for certain reasons, and at the time it was good reasons. Now I have a better reason to grow my hair, so just to kind of give an update on day 2, I also wanted to encourage people who are getting, their locks, that you're going to see some degradation of it. You're going to see some, some frizz, and some of them might start coming down in the edges and stuff like that. But, don't be discouraged. It's, to me, this is going to be a journey. It's going to be something that I wanted to do and that I'm going to do. So just to give you an idea, just on day 2, starting, it was washed before I got my locks, but, just from, it's starting to itch. You're not really supposed to scratch a whole lot. You can kind of push down on it or pat, a little bit, you don't want to really scratch it because it's going to be really frizzy. And then sleeping, you have to wear your caps. And in the shower, you have to wear your cap, but just to kind of give you an idea, this is what it looks like on day 2.